Hello, this is Deanna from Vintage Touch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Spring is finally here. I thought winter would never end. It has been a long winter here where we live, but it was sunshiny today, a little nippy, but and the wind was a little bad, but I decided to go out and treasure hunt just the same. And I'm delighted to have my first haul, antique haul, to share with you this season. So, without further ado, but before we begin, let me invite you for to make comments or ask questions. Leave me a thumbs up and share if you like the video. And also, I would love to have you subscribe. And remember that the links to these items as I have them processed and have them ready for sale will appear in the description of the video. So you can check back if you're interested in any of these items. I did pay $112 for all of the things that you'll see today. So come and join me and let me show you what I found. Okay, here we are out here in my studio workroom. And I have the things that I found this morning all spread out here on my bench. Please disregard the things that are in the background there. This is a place where I work on my antiques and store them, and so the things that are in the forefront are the things that I found this morning. Starting on the end here, I found a very early primitive flat iron. It's got the snub nose. It's very unique in the design of it, and it's got some of its original old white paint, and I just love that rustic look, so it's a really good old piece. I also found just a plain bell-shaped stoneware crock. I call these a medium size, about 7-8 inches tall. And they're great for flowers, they're great for a lot of things, and they're very popular, and I sell a lot of those. Here is a nice old, I'll pull it out here so you can see it, primitive one-piece rolling pin. It has seen a lot of use, as you can see, and it is just a wonderful old primitive. I found a number of advertising pieces, and here are 3 Oaklite. They're used for laundry as well as dishes and a lot of different things. These old cleaners were, as you can see there, and they are still full of product. They've never been opened, and I got 3 of those, and incidentally, I have one of those online right now in my online store if you want to check that out. Here's a great little, well, it's about what, 3 inches or maybe 3.5. It's a Union hymn book, and it's 1843, I believe. Just a great little piece. I just love these little early books like that. Also, he's about 4¼ inches tall. This is a standing metal reindeer with all of his antlers. It says Germany right there on his backside. Hope you can read that. It's hard to get that to focus, but he does say Germany. Here's a nice little gray colored stoneware bottle with the spout. I think these probably were used for maybe oil or ink or something of that nature. And that's about 5 inches tall, I guess. Here's a little clove spice tin. Gunston Hall. I've really never seen that particular name on a spice tin, and so I picked that up. Here is foot powder, and this Rawleigh's brand. It's a nice blue and white container with the turn dispense there on top. It's a nice early piece. I got 2 of these magic birdseed tins.
I've had a smaller size that I've sold before in the past. This is a little bit larger size and in really good condition. And here is an early coffee tin with the original paper label, and it even has a little bit of a remnant of the top, which shows you that it's Wood's Gilt Edge, I believe is what it's saying. And it shows the word coffee on the front. It's got Boston Souvenir Coffee. Great early piece. I got a 1 pint size graduated. You can see on the inside. This is a granite ware with the black detail around the edges. Measuring cup. Here is if I can get a hold of it, here's a blue Swirl pie tin. It's not a real deep pie tin, so you could use it as a serving piece as well. And it's in nice condition. I was delighted to find this early jalopy toy. It's a Japan tin litho toy that is a friction-driven little jalopy. So I'll just try to see if you can hear him running there. Okay, I got 2 advertising ice picks. This one says T.S. Mitchell, and it's got the phone number there of four numbers, 2632. And this is a great old one, H.E. Bester, I think is what it's saying. And it's a Hagerstown, Maryland piece. And of course, that's where Antique Crossroads is, which is where Vintage Touch, my double wide booth is, where I sell. So that piece should do well at Antique Crossroads in Hagerstown. And then I got 2 of these little tin litho Caboose. They say New York Central. There's 2 different versions there. Oops. One's like a gray and red, and one's all red. So those are really cute. And then I love to get old, unusual kitchen tools, and this must be a beater or a whip of some kind. Needs to be cleaned up. It's got a metal handle. And I was really delighted to find that. Here's a great old Treen ware. Now this is about, I don't know, 7 inches tall maybe. Maybe not quite that tall, but it's a wood cordial pedestal, a little mug there. It has a ring that's loose at the bottom. So I guess the idea is that when you want more, you just shake it and make a noise. So I'm happy to get that. That's a nice primitive piece. It's got a good patina on it. And so that is what I found this time on my treasure hunt. I am delighted to have the opportunity to get out here finally after the long winter. And I thank you for watching. But before I close, I just thought I'd show you what I found this past week, just in going around to some shops and things. And I have in the background there, this is it's got original aqua kind of blue paint, and it's a half peck measure, one end and the other. It's a nice old primitive piece. Got this old knife box. Obviously it needs to be cleaned up. I do clean up all of my things before I put them out for sale, so you can rest assured they will have attention given to them. Here's an early metal lantern. It needs a chimney still. This terrific little Treen bowl. I just love this. This is probably, well, let's see here. I'll just measure it real quick. It's about 4.5 inches in diameter. And I got some of these little wood spools. They're about 4 inches tall. And people just love to use these for a variety of things, and they make great little decorative elements to a sewing display. Back there is a swing frame. It's an 8 by 9 size wood. And then I got a bunch of berry baskets because they always look so good in my garden center, and they sell real well too. So that's what I found over the past week. It's not really part of this haul that I did today, but I just wanted to show you those as well. So that's what I found, and I'm hoping to be able to go out maybe next week. I'm not sure. They're saying rain, so we'll see. If you have any questions, be sure and leave them below, and check the description for links to these items as they appear for sale. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.